As I'm recording this video, it's mid of October 2025, and this will be the video for the review of my language learning progress for the third quarter of the year. I have decided to make a review video for each quarter of the year. If you are interested, you can check my other videos, but you don't have to. I will also mention my goals and what has worked so far and what has not worked so far as I go through each language. If it's the first video you are watching, my name is Özge. I'm not a polyglot, but I am a language enthusiast. I like learning language, and now I'm learning English, German, French, Italian, and Persian. I can speak English and German fluently, and my native language is Turkish. So let's get started. I will not go deep with the hours in detail as I've done in the previous videos. I don't want to make it so boring, but it was almost the same this quarter. It was just 1 hour longer I have achieved. So in total it is 48 hours I have achieved. That this is also the time that I could track. There were also some times that I couldn't really track the time, so maybe it was a bit more than 48 hours. For English, my goal was to read more and to keep my streak on link alive. Now I have over 280 days of streak, and I just try to keep going to do one activity every day on link, and it has worked well so far. I have finished some novels, but I also read some news article. I listen to podcasts, and later on I look over the transcript. So for English it works really well. For German, it was also the same. I also have a really long streak for German. Last year I had over 400 days streak, and now it's over almost, I should check. I want to give this number. I'm so proud of it. Now I have 752 days of streak on German on link, and it also works well. But for this year I actually wanted to focus more on the grammar, on German grammar, and my goal was to watch Lingoni YouTube channel, the videos for grammar. I wanted to learn from there and make some notes, but it didn't work because I guess it has just felt like a homework for me, so I didn't do it regularly. What I realized, what I liked for German is that I enjoy watching easy German videos, and just I try to catch some new vocabulary from there, and this is what has worked well so far. I will see if I really manage to do more grammar, but it feels so dry when I just want to study grammar, and I find it boring. So it was one thing that I realized, okay, it doesn't work for me. For French, my goal was to learn from Bubble. It works well. My problem with Bubble is that the review system in the website, I don't like it so much. So I have decided to make flashcards on Anki and review from there. But it's also kind of done tedious. I also didn't really keep up with the reviews on Anki, and I had a done huge pile of flashcards that I have to review. Now I have decided not to do new lessons on Bubble, and first I just go through my reviews on Anki. When I'm done with the reviews, then I will start adding new cards from Bubble. And in Italian, I wanted to come at least to B1 level on Busu. I used only the mobile app. I don't make any notes, but it was also kind of like a mistake. I have to find the sweet spot. I don't enjoy to make notes. I know that it slows me down, but if I don't take any notes, then it also doesn't help, because I also didn't do it daily. And at some point, I go advanced in lessons in Busu, but I also I've forgotten what I have learned so far. And if I had taken notes, it would be maybe easier to go through and review. But I haven't done it. So at some point, I also didn't see a reason to go further. I have to decide, I have to think again, how am I gonna work with Italian? I will probably switch to Bubble for Italian again, and I will do as I do in French. I will I will do my reviews on Anki and use the Bubble just like a textbook, and to get the principles of grammar and vocabulary, but I will do the reviews on Anki. And for Persian, my goal is to do regularly the Memrise course. I don't have any other course for Persian. I have made a review video for Memrise for Persian language. You can check it if you are also learning Persian. And what's new for me now for Persian is that so far I couldn't use Anki for Persian because so I should give some background information. So I do flashcards, I prepare flashcards on Anki, and I use then add-on text-to-speech. So I do my cards, and when I review it, then I can also hear how it's pronounced. And for Persian, I didn't have this option on this add-on. They didn't provide Persian so far. And a few weeks ago, I have discovered that now they have Persian as an option, but it was also a bit complicated to set it up. I should work on the technical card types, how I add all the voice and so on. But luckily, I have figured it out, and I should consider if I continue on Memrise or if I also then switch to Anki. And I haven't said it in the beginning. Last year, I thought I have too many learning resources and I feel myself lost. And I don't know how I can learn more effectively. So for this year, then I have decided, okay, I will just choose one learning resource for each language and I will stick with that. It has worked for some languages. For example, for English and German, I could do it on Link. But it's also, I'm so like that for English and German, I don't really learn new grammar and so on. It's just consuming the language and trying to enrich my vocabulary. But for French, Italian, and Persian, I'm just in the beginner level and I need to learn some grammar and to get some foundation. Then it was good that I had one resource, but it's also, I felt a bit bored. So I have thought that my solution for this will be to go back to good old Anki, and I will make like Anki my main study review source. I will give myself the freedom to use every resource that I feel like to use at the moment, but I will do flashcards for Anki, and I will then keep reviewing them regularly. That's the difficult part, to keep the streak on Anki. So that's now what I am working on it. They have an add-on for Anki that you can keep a streak. There are some boxes, then they are all green when you review something. That's something that can motivate. But I have also decided to do it so manually on a notebook. I have made a chart and I put a cross when I review something. And I also make a then circle when I add new cards. Now I will try this system in the last 3 months of this year, and if it works, then probably I will continue with this system and adjust my New Year goals accordingly. So that's basically my review of the third quarter. It's more like now a transition to the New Year phase. Now I don't bother myself to reach my goals for this year, because I have already seen that some goals that I have set for myself, they didn't work, and I don't see a reason to now at the end of the year to torture myself to achieve everything. But I will try to keep experimenting and find a system that's working for me. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Bye bye.